Jerry Lawler wore a crown, but humiliation followed him like a shadow. In the autumn of 1994, the self-proclaimed king found an easy target beside Doink the clown. Dink carried balloons to ringside, bright colors floating above a world built on bruises. Lawler could not leave them untouched. He seized the moment, destroyed the balloons, and laughed at the smaller man's anger. To Lawler, cruelty was proof of rank. To Doink, it was an invitation. The clown watched from behind painted eyes as Dink stood among the wreckage. A joke had become an insult, and somewhere beneath the grease paint, retaliation was already taking shape. Doink did not answer Lawler with a speech. He answered him with embarrassment. The clown began haunting the king's broadcasts, appearing on the arena monitor while Dink moved unseen at ringside. A pie waited on Lawler's chair. The monarch kept talking, certain the world remained beneath him. Then he sat down. The arena erupted as cream crushed beneath the royal robe, and Lawler rose in fury while Doink laughed from the screen. No championship had changed hands. No bell had rung. But the king had been wounded where he was weakest, his pride. Now Lawler wanted more than revenge. He wanted a court built to destroy the circus. Lawler returned with an answer to Dink. His name was Queasy. Dressed in royal colors and crowned as a miniature reflection of the king, Queasy stood beside Lawler like proof that the throne could manufacture its own weapons. But Doink refused to be outnumbered. Beside Dink appeared Wink, another painted face wearing the clown's colors. The rivalry multiplied before the audience's eyes. One king became two, one clown became three. Every new arrival transformed the feud into something stranger, larger, and more dangerous. Lawler believed numbers would restore order. Doink understood the opposite. The more crowded the battlefield became, the less control the king possessed. The armies continued to grow. Doink unveiled Pink, completing a trio beside Dink and Wink. Lawler answered with Sleazy and Cheesy, surrounding himself with three royal imitators. The sides now had names. Doink led Clowns Are Us. Lawler commanded the royal family. Their destination was Survivor Series, where the captains and their followers would meet in a 4-on-4 elimination match. The rules separated the battlefield. Lawler and Doink could fight each other, while their smaller partners fought among themselves. It looked absurd beneath the arena lights, but the stakes were painfully clear. One man wanted to expose a tyrant. The other intended to make humiliation disappear beneath a crown. On November 23, 1994, the Freeman Coliseum became their kingdom of mirrors. Doink entered with Dink, Wink, and Pink, four painted faces moving toward the ring. Lawler followed with Queasy, Sleazy, and Cheesy, each dressed as a smaller echo of their captain. At first, the match unfolded through taunts, collisions, and comic reversals. Yet beneath every laugh sat Lawler's obsession. He did not trust his family to secure his victory. He barked orders, reached into exchanges, and searched for the moment when he could remove Doink himself. 10 minutes passed. Then the two captains met at the center of the chaos. The king finally saw the opening he had demanded. Doink launched himself through the air with a crossbody. Lawler caught the attack, turned the momentum against him, and trapped the clown beneath the decisive pin. At 10:36, Doink was eliminated. The painted commander was forced from the match while Lawler remained, crowned and triumphant. But victory had not ended the battle. It had removed the only opponent Lawler was permitted to wrestle. Now Dink, Wink, and Pink faced the entire royal family without their captain. Lawler could no longer legally attack them. He could still interfere from the apron, and as the king watched his followers struggle, his hands began reaching into a war that was supposed to belong to them. Wink tried to turn Queasy with a monkey flip. Lawler blocked the motion from outside, helping the royal family reverse the struggle and secure another elimination. Wink was gone at 13:10. Pink followed at 14:28 after Lawler threw Cheesy onto him for the pin. The king celebrated each fall as though he had conquered the ring alone. But the eliminated clowns did not leave. Wink and Pink disappeared beneath the ring, hidden from Lawler's sight. Only Dink remained active for Clowns Are Us. Across from him stood Sleazy, Queasy, and Cheesy, with the king still directing every movement. The scoreboard promised a royal sweep. Beneath the canvas, the defeated were waiting. Dink struck Sleazy with a crossbody and covered him. For a heartbeat, the final clown seemed ready to steal one elimination from the royal family. Then Queasy rolled the bodies over. Sleazy landed on top. The referee counted 3 at 16:05. Dink was eliminated, and the royal family stood undefeated. Lawler, Queasy, Sleazy, and Cheesy all declared survivors. The king had won exactly what he demanded. But when his partners celebrated, Lawler refused to share the glory. He scolded them for claiming credit and treated his own family like servants who had forgotten their place. The crowns remained on their heads. Their loyalty did not. Under the ring, Wink and Pink heard everything. Dink, Wink, and Pink emerged from hiding. This time, the royal family did not protect its king. Queasy, Sleazy, and Cheesy joined the clowns, and all 6 smaller wrestlers turned toward Lawler. The monarch fled the ring as the united group chased him down the aisle. He backed away from the rebellion, still watching the enemies behind him. That was why he never saw Doink return. The clown appeared with one final weapon. Not a chair, not a championship, but a pie. Lawler turned. The pie struck his face. The king had survived the match, yet lost his court, his dignity, and the final image of the night. The crown remained. The kingdom was laughing.